Time now for At the Market with Brian Neiman. At the Market's videotaped before a live audience at Neiman's Family Market in St. Clair. At the Market is sponsored by Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank, by St. John's Providence River District Hospital, Waste Management, Think Green, and St. Clair County Community Mental Health. Now let's join our host for this week's At the Market.
And welcome to another edition of At the Market with Brian Neiman, and we are here at the market with Dan and Angelo from the Riveria. Hey guys.
Hi Brian, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Good to see you.
How are you? Oh, how are you? We don't have to change it. I washed my hands earlier this morning sometime, right? But we'll figure it out. That's all right. But welcome. Thanks for coming in again. You guys are always fun to have on the show, and we always make something kind of cool. I like that you brought wine right out front here. That's always a good start. You never can go wrong with that. But why don't you tell me what you're going to make, and then while he's getting that going, we're gonna find out about what you guys have going on down at the restaurant. Okay?
Sounds great.
Right,
so kick it off.
All right. Today we're making chicken tortellini, and that's coming in a Alfredo marinara. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a chicken. You kind of did the chicken before you got there,
yes,
right?
I did it beforehand. I'm just keeping it warm over here.
Sure thing. Great. Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and just saute up some garlic here first.
Okay. While he's got that going, tell me, what do you guys? Again, I love the spot on the river. It's absolutely beautiful. You get the freighters. The freighters. You get the ferry going. I mean, it's just it's a great place to go. So tell us a little bit about what you got going on, what you've done, what's going on down there.
We have we're a family style restaurant. We're open 7 days a week. We serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have a Sunday morning brunch every Sunday from 9 to 1.
Okay.
We have a Friday night our fish and chips, which has been our mainstay. We've been in business for 32 years.
Excellent.
It's been a family-run business. So my dad started it, and my brother and myself now are since taken over.
All right.
Hopefully, there'll be a third generation coming up, and hopefully sooner than later. We run daily specials every day. Homemade soups. We have our own baker. She bakes 3 days a week, so all our pastries are pies, everything is freshly made. We run half sandwich and lunch specials every day. Again, like you said, our main attraction is the river.
Right.
They come in, they love to watch the ferry, go across. If you're fortunate enough to catch the drug dogs that are out there or some kind of action that they got going, I mean, people love to come and watch and see that.
The drug dogs. That I have not seen, but that sounds like a lot of fun. That's awesome. Great. So you added something else in there while we were talking.
Montreal chicken seasoning. And then I also added a little bit of vegetable seasoning.
Montreal seasoning?
Yep, Montreal chicken seasoning.
Montreal chicken seasoning. And what exactly is that?
It is salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder.
Okay, excellent. So while he's got that going, one of the things that I love about the restaurant is just, when you walk, it is a family atmosphere. And so you kind of walk in, you got the pies and everything, and I know, Sue's still there?
Yes.
Yep, we loved her. She was doing cakes and stuff for us, and then she went to you guys. I mean, she is fantastic. She loves what she's doing. When she's in, I talked to her how she just loves being down there, loves working for you guys, and the service is fantastic. And so it's a lot of fun for us as family businesses to get together and have a lot of fun. You mentioned your I think it was your brother-in-law or
My brother.
Brother?
My brother is in
okay.
there.
So it's just working hard every day trying to make it work. So.
Exactly. And the customers we've had, I mean, it seems like we've had 3 generations. I mean, you had the grandmother, then the mother, now you have the kids coming through. Our staff is tremendous. We strive to be customer-oriented as much as possible.
Yep.
We want them to feel at home when they come in. So we try and relax them and hopefully give them a good meal and make them feel at home. And that's what our main goal is.
And you do a great job. Now, you added a couple more things on us there. You're moving quick. We're over here jibber-jabbing, trying to see if we can... Sun-dried tomatoes.
I just cut them in thirds.
Okay.
And then I took some chopped spinach and added that in there too.
Chopped spinach. And how long will that sit when you did the garlic and the seasoning? What are you looking for when you're ready to add the next stuff?
It'll start to sweat and bubble a little bit.
Okay.
And then usually about 30 seconds. The heat was a little low at first, so it took a little bit longer, but usually about 30 seconds.
Okay. Dan, how long have you been down cooking at the Riviera?
I've been cooking for, I think, 6 years, about 6 years now. And I've been there for 8 total. So.
Okay. And what'd you do before that?
I was prepping, I did some dishes too.
Okay. You got to start somewhere. We did dishes.
Yeah,
I've done bathrooms here. We've all done it. Absolutely. Good for you.
I'm going to add some heavy cream to it.
Okay. Oh, that looks good. But it smells fantastic. That garlic in there? Oh,
Yes.
Man, that smells good.
All our pasta dishes, everything we make are all freshly homemade.
Okay.
I mean, our fettuccine alfredos, our primaveras, any kind of our scampis, everything is made fresh to order. We don't keep sauces in the steam table. And so what you see Dan doing right now, if you come in on a Friday or Saturday, this is exactly how it's going to be.
Yep. Dan, what's your favorite dish to whip up down there?
I like making steaks,
Okay.
but I like also making the pastas too.
Okay.
Pastas are fun to do.
Yep. And how do you guys do your steaks?
We do them on a broiler.
You have a broiler?
Yep.
Excellent. Very nice. Very good.
So we'll bring this to a boil and let it reduce a little bit. And then we'll add some Parmesan to it.
Okay. And now this is some wine here. You have a full license of alcohol?
Yes, we full license to go, and hopefully this year we have a small outdoor deck. We're hoping to get our outdoor deck so we can get people a little closer to the water.
Awesome.
We don't want to get it in the water, but we're going to get it closer to the
Right.
water.
That's great. Very nice. So, Dan, you got that bubbling up. What are we looking for?
Usually it will start to tighten up a little bit. You'll see it thicken up
Okay.
as it evaporate off some of the water out of it.
Right.
Probably about, I don't know, another minute like this, and then we'll add the Parmesan to it.
So you're a busy time of year. Should someone, when the decks open up, should we try to get reservations? How do we get a hold of you down here?
Our phone number at the restaurant is 765-9030.
Okay.
Reservations are appreciated, but you don't have to. The restaurant's big enough, so we can get you in. But again, if you want to be on the water or be down, we recommend that you do make a reservation.
Absolutely.
But they're not a necessity.
Okay. Great.
It's about there, so I'm going to go ahead and add in the Parmesan.
Okay. And that's just grated Parmesan?
Just grated Parmesan.
Okay.
We'll let that break down into it.
And so that's just going to kind of melt into that? Is that what you're looking for it to do? Okay.
You don't want to do it too quick because then it'll just be gritty. You want it to break down into the
Oh, so it's a
sausage.
little bit. So it'll be a little. What will that make it do? Will it be smoother? Or
It'll be smoother this way, yeah, when you let it go like this.
Gotcha.
Just turn on the fire a little bit and let it slowly simmer. And the good thing about this one too is you can actually add more cheese to it because we're adding the marinara to it. So that'll thin it out a little bit afterwards.
Okay.
So everybody likes cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Everybody likes cheese. You got that right. Very good. So, what is anything special going on this summer that you want to make sure everyone knows about?
We have our city herself, the Chamber of Commerce, and our music festival. We have a music festival in July.
Okay.
Elizabeth, going to help me out what the dates are. Yeah, the Maritime Days are in August. That's the 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Okay.
We have them down there. And those are our two big events. We have concert series in the parks throughout, I believe it's every other Saturday.
Great.
They have it in the park, in Drake Park, right on the river.
Excellent.
So, and they got a lot of things going on in Marine City. I mean, the ferry boat, again, brings a lot of Canadians to the town, and
Right.
there's usually a lot of things going through there.
You got a lot of Canadians coming over for dinner. How does that work for you?
Yeah, you have quite a few. It's hard to keep track now because with the Canadian rate and everything, so they're paying by charges and everything. But we still get quite a few that comes over. They come over for the Friday and Saturday nights and the Sunday brunches. They come over, but we do get quite a few Canadians coming over.
That's great. That's excellent. Good for you guys. Kind of, like where our stores are, we have that half moon.
Yes.
The half of the circle that you can pull from. That's great. You have the ferry right there. You can get
pull.
people going back and forth.
Exactly.
We love taking our kids just across the ferry and running up and down. They just love. We got to Canada. It's just a neat thing to be able to do, and
A lot of people take that little roundabout. They start at the bridge, they come down, cross at the ferry, and then go back up again to Port Huron, and they get to see both sides of the river across. And
excellent. It's a nice little trip. So you've added your pasta. What kind of pasta did you add?
This is tortellini tricolor, so there's tomato and spinach flavored ones in there too.
Okay, very nice.
And those I pre-cooked before we came up here for about 13 minutes or so.
So they're kind of al dente, so they get a little bit. So what you didn't cook them all the way. So when you add it to it, the heat's going to keep cooking it.
Correct.
Great.
A lot of reducing there too.
Yep. What other pasta dishes can you get this with? Other types of pasta?
We run all sorts of ones with tortellini too, and we have we run it with the regular Alfredo.
Okay.
We run it with just a marinara, a meat sauce.
Okay.
And then we have other pastas. Like we have stuffed shells. We've been running stuffed shells.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
This sauce with it too. So we do the Alfredos. We do spaghetti.
Who comes up with the recipes down there?
Joe Jones, our chef.
Our chef, Joe Jones, come
Okay.
up with it. Dan also, they come up with some, you know what, they usually, if they go out, they see something that they like, they'll tweak it a little bit.
Right.
They go to a few shows, we get some magazines, if they
Okay.
see something in there. I mean, they're always experimenting with something, which is something our staff does very well. We,
Good.
we always try something different, and again, it's, our motto is it doesn't matter if we like it, if the customers like it, we continue to do it. So
That's right.
that's why we try a lot of different things to see what they're gonna like, and then we just try and stick with that.
We sell pickled pig's feet. I'm not a fan, but we sell them.
That's right.
So we keep bringing them in. They keep selling.
That's
So
right.
somebody likes them. We were actually in Chicago this past weekend, or Monday, Tuesday, for a trade show, and I know the restaurant association was in town, and it looked like just a lot of
That's
fun
a very
going
big one in
Is it?
Chicago. That's very big. Yeah, that's probably the biggest one they have.
Is it?
That goes, yes.
Fun stuff. So you need your plate.
Yes, sir. We are ready to pay you up.
Bakery purchase line 1, please. Bakery line 1.
Smells good, Dan.
It does smell really good. And is that about the portion size you get?
Well, actually, this is a double order for the rest of everybody else that's here.
I
But
guess.
normally, it fills up the bowl, though.
Right, no
So-
problem.
You definitely have enough to eat. That's definitely one thing I can say. We definitely have enough we can eat.
Well, we are, Dan, you're going to need a bowl here too.
Yeah, I'll take it.
There you go. So let's dish this up and see what we got here. Got a piece of chicken. Some of those sun-dried tomatoes. There you go. Now, do you normally make Dan eat it first since he cooked it to make sure it's
make
good?
sure he tries it.
if he doesn't eat it, then we're, oh, what's going on? There's that for you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for coming out. And I like doing this because it makes Elizabeth mad because I mess up this beautiful plate. And she doesn't know how to take a picture of it. She got to fix it up again. But guys, thanks again. Let me give this a quick try because that sun-dried tomato in there looks great. Good flavor. You get it all. The sun-dried tomato, the spinach, a little bit of that creaminess of the cheese.
Yep, you can
and the
taste
chicken.
Parmesan.
Yep, excellent, very nice. Great job, guys. Thank you very much for coming in again. Good luck this summer
Yeah,
with the
thank
deck
you
and
very
everything.
much, too, Brian. We appreciate
Well, let
everything
us
you
know
do.
when
bud.
that's open up because I want to get down there and sit on the deck and have a couple glasses of wine and watch the freighters.
There you go.
Get some pasta. Dan, thanks a lot. And we're going to be right back right after this. Good job, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Challenge the clock. Challenge trends. Challenge gravity. Challenge expectations. Challenge world records. Challenge the culture and the future. Challenge banking. We challenge ourselves to be curious about ideas that make banking better. We're Fifth Third Bank, the curious bank.
And welcome back. And we are very fortunate to have two of my favorite people in the whole world.
I'll be right there.
We'll make it three now. We have Kathy Pizzo and Elizabeth Steiner here, and they are going to go over a lot of cool stuff that we have going on in the city of St. Clair and Marine City. I think we got some things going on there. Mother's Day is this weekend. Don't anybody forget. So, but first and foremost, let's talk a little bit about Safety Town. Take it away, Kath.
It's the fourth annual, isn't it?
It is.
Awesome.
It's here in the Neiman's parking lot on May 19th from 10 to 2:30. All kinds of fun things for kids to do. There's going to be fire trucks and police cars. Detroit Edison's Lightning Bug's going to be there. Choo Choo, or Dan the Choo Choo Man will be
Oh,
there.
my kids love that.
Always a
Huge
crowd
hit.
favorite.
Yep.
And this year, Sparky the safety dog and PD the police dog car.
Wow.
Car.
Well-
PD the police car.
PD,
The safety dog and the
safe-
police car.
The safety dogs in the police car?
No, the dog can't get in the car.
And then you're also giving away free family first aid kits, right, for the car?
We are. We have other stuff out there. We're actually going to have a table, so check the Neiman's Pharmacy table out.
Awesome.
We also are having a Relay for Life hot dog roast that day.
Wow.
Hot dog roast.
You can pack a lot into a couple
Yes,
hours.
we are. It's a fundraiser for
Not PD, the hot dog roast.
No, the dog
Regular
cannot have
hot-
a yes. No. PD's safe that day.
PD is safe.
Safety,
It's safety town,
day
even
for
for
the
PD.
dog.
And it's
Great.
from 10 a.m. to 12:30.
Yes.
Right here in
Okay.
the parking lot, so we'll have lots of fun stuff going on. It is a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
State Farm's there. They put the little bike thing up. You can get certified for the bike and all that sort
They've
of
got a
jazz.
bus coming. They got a
Bus.
garbage truck coming.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Good
Lot of
times.
fun.
A lot
That's
of fun.
great.
Okay,
Well,
Elizabeth, what else do we have going on?
Well, you talked about Mother's Day coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Sunday. So everybody likes to buy plants for their mothers and their grandmothers.
We do.
Best place to buy them is the St. Clair Athletic Boosters plant sale.
If you can't get them here in Neiman's.
That's right.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Sorry, boss.
This is right.
They're going to be in front of the St. Clair High School Thursday,
Okay.
Friday, and Saturday.
Great.
And they're going to sell beautiful hanging baskets and porch pots.
And that's for the, what?
That benefits all the athletics at the high school.
At the high school.
Yep.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
We also have May 18th, 19th, and 20th.
Yep.
The Marble Eye.
Yes.
And it was something that started some time ago. And it's at the boat harbor. There's lots of things going on. They're going to have kids' prizes. And it looks to me like there's a Kids King Crab Tournament 2. So that, I believe the 2 is TOO, which is also
In addition to.
in addition to.
Yes.
Awesome. Right. So that's going to be going on the 18th, 19th, and 20th downtown.
And then we have a horseshoe tournament for Old Newsboys from Marine City
Oh.
on the 19th, and that's going to be at the Winter
Saturday,
Circle Bar.
That's the 12th.
The 12th, I beg your pardon.
Safety
That's
Town.
this weekend.
Safety Town's
Safety
the
Town's the
19th.
19th. That's right.
So back to the 12th.
Yep.
We've got the horseshoe tournament in Marine City for the Old Newsboys. What is? Do you know? Let's see what's that.
The Old Newsboys and Girls.
Yeah.
They're out at Christmas, and they provide gifts and stuff for families and kids who
Right.
need them for Christmas. They're a great organization in Marine City.
A lot of fun.
And that's going to be at the Winter Circle Bar at the corner of Marsh and Shea. And registration's at noon, and the tournament starts at 1.
Excellent. So we got lots of stuff going on. Kathy's
of
got
stuff.
the kids safety out front
Yeah.
here at Neiman's Family Market, Marble Eye, horseshoe tournament, all kinds of great stuff.
Safety Town is free, by the way.
Safety Town is free.
Yeah. And,
So-
and
oh,
Sue's
you-
Coffee House next week.
And we have Sue's Coffee House next week.
Yeah.
So lots of good stuff. But I'm going to say goodbye now. You didn't hear me say that? That was Paul. So, but anyways, we are going to be right back after this because we got to talk about a sponsor. So we're going to be right back.
Thanks, Kathy.
Nurturing new opportunities is an ideal way to stimulate economic growth. As North America's leading environmental solutions company, Waste Management can help you rethink your resources from the ground up. By caring for your economic goals while cultivating your environmental ones, together we can produce some surprisingly green results. To learn more, go to thinkgreen.com.
I had a car accident, and the next day I started having seizures.
Couldn't speak, I couldn't say hi.
It felt like just something electrical.
You knew something was wrong right away.
Epilepsy.
I had a stroke 6 months ago.
Time is the key. It worked very, very quickly. You're looking well.
Thank you.
St. John Providence Health System is a center of excellence for neurosciences.
We get better outcomes.
Deep brain stimulators are a revolutionary treatment for Parkinson's disease. We can restore people's lives.
This operation did wonders for me.
Hearing and balance disorders affect millions of Americans.
I was very dizzy. I could not drive a car.
We have an incredibly unique machine which can treat positional dizziness within minutes.
And that dizziness was gone. There was just pure elation.
This is why we do what we do.
My grandchildren are my life, so it means everything to me.
When it comes to stroke,
Parkinson's,
balance disorders,
Epilepsy. No one works harder.
no one works harder to bring you better outcomes.
St. John Providence Health System, a passion for healing.
And thank you again for joining us at the market with Brian Neiman. We had a great show. Riveria was here. Angelo and Dan, awesome food. Really appreciate that. Get down here because you're missing out on not trying some of that stuff. But a big thank you to our sponsors. And if you didn't know, this week is Nurses Week. So thank a nurse, know a nurse, give them a hug, thank them very much, all of that sort of stuff. But everything that they do, and I know the nurses down at St. John River District are phenomenal. I have had such amazing care for everything that they've done for us and me and my family. We truly appreciate it and everything you do for our community. So thank you very, very much for that. I also want to thank Fifth Third Bank for their sponsorship again this year. St. Clair Community Mental Health and Waste Management. So without those sponsors, we couldn't bring you this fun show every week and highlight some of our great local activities and fun restaurants to go to. So again, thank you. Get down here. Next week we have Sue's Coffee House. I have no idea what Sue's Coffee House is going to do until they get here. And even then, we don't know what they're doing. So they're a lot of fun. Can't wait to see them. So get down here. Have a great week, everyone. And don't forget Mom on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Can I get that taped and sent off to my mom?
Join us again next week for At the Market with Brian Neiman, videotaped live before an audience at Neiman's Family Market in St. Clair. At the Market is brought to you by Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank, by St. John Providence River District Hospital, Waste Management, St. Clair County Community Mental Health, and by CTV Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair.